Good luck, chap.
Thank you.
Go for it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alan, I told you about the shortcut around the top.
Ah,
it's a lot shorter. How's it going now? You all right?
Yeah, well, it's been slippery and rough as well. So apparently we're breaking the dry shaft come out with the hairpins. Not that I haven't broken any, just...
I reckon we'll try something a bit harder next year, like the Paris Dakar.
It got about 3 miles into Pamperthog, and an actual fuel pipe actually inside the fuel tank came adrift, thus causing the pump to actually pump air rather than fuel, and caused Steve to stop in the stage.
It's all over. How as a co-driver do you feel now?
My first thought is, I wonder what I'll do next. When it came to the penultimate stage, I thought there are only 2 stages to go. I don't want it to stop, and that is a good event when you don't want it to stop.
I feel that the Frizzell Rally Team CSMA is probably the most professional amateur club team in Britain today. And I think that all boosts morale within the team, and everyone, all the 3-car team seem to pull together in one direction. Yeah, from our point of view, it is a very professional effort.
We like to consider ourselves part of this Frizzell team, and the team aboard is more important than individual glory. Having said that, he's finished, that's Graham and Phil, shall we say, have finished 7th in F2, and the only cars in front of them were factory works cars. So again, we are very pleased with our position.
Relieved, I think. The first thought is, yes, it's great. It's magic to know that that the car that you've been looking after for 4 days did get there. A degree of elation and a hell of a lot of relief, really.
Well, I must say, I'm over the moon right now. We've actually finished the event. It's always been my dream to finish the RAC, and it was actually far better than I even thought it was going to be. I thought the finish ramp would be the place where the magic would really set in, but the last stage was absolutely superb. For more or less 12 miles, there were just people lining the whole of the stage, clapping, cheering, just pushing you on, not to go off, but just as you really got so far. And also when we actually crossed the flying finish, well, we were in 5th a long time before that, but I must say I tried even harder to do that flying finish than we had before. And that was, I got quite emotional going through there, I must say. Being part of a team, a proper competitive club team, gives a real buzz as well. So, thanks yet again to all. Without them, we couldn't have done it. We wouldn't have got this far.
We're very grateful that this year we've managed to have the company of Paternoster, the Frizzell's PR company, and also some dignitaries from Frizzell's headquarters in Bournemouth who stayed with us for a couple of days. And this all helps to make a very unique atmosphere for the 1995 event. I can't really imagine doing an RAC without the Frizzell involvement that we have. We're very fortunate in the relationship we have with Frizzell. Easily said, I know, but very sincerely meant. I'd just like to say finally a rather special thank you to quite a few people. This has made it a very successful event for the CSMA with Frizzell's backing, Frizzell Rally Team CSMA. And it's not just the crews out there that have done all the work, because as every rally driver knows, most rallies are won back in the workshop and underneath the car in service areas. So I'd like to say a very big thank you to everybody that's serviced, driven the management cars, driven the chase cars, fed us and watered us, and particularly the people at the hotels that have been absolutely superb this year. I'd like to say a big thank you to everybody, but most of all, of course, as ever, our Frizzell's sponsors and supporters, without whose enthusiasm this just would not be possible. And I look forward to working with you again next year.
Or should I say, je sais moi, Alan Partridge, je sais toi, Michel Lambert. Oh-ho. Now, you are a celebrity. You're France's second-best racing driver. You get interviewed all the time. Do you get bored of the same old questions?
Yes, that's very true. There's nothing worse than an interviewer who cannot be bothered to find an interesting angle. You know?
Yeah, I can imagine. When did you first want to be a racing driver?
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Yes, exactly when?
Right, now stop arsing her, Bart, and give me an hand with this motor. She'll be in to pick it up at lunchtime.
All right. Oh, blimey, look, she's got a bald tyre here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, never mind, the other three are all right, we'll have them. Better take the wing mirror off as well. Her eyesight isn't that good. I shouldn't think she uses it much. Go in handy on your helmet, wouldn't it?